Yo, we go into the Western Conference Finals for the first time in 10 years. The Lakers handled their business and closed out the Rockets in 5 games. They were really on point this game. Their defense was very sharp, getting Houston out of their game. They were hitting their threes, and AD didn't even have a great game. Everyone else was contributing, and they won easily. Shout out to Markieff Morris, who really stepped up when coach called his number to start. But when the Lakers are clicking on both ends of the floor like they did in this game, there's no team that can stop them. And this should be a celebration of the Lakers making the Western Conference Finals for the first time in a decade. But I can't help but laugh at the Rockets and their fans.
Rockets, how can you do this to me? You bastards!
They were real confident when they took game 1. These dudes really thought they reinvented the wheel with their small ball. Apparently size does matter in basketball. Their brand of basketball is very gimmicky and could catch teams off guard in the regular season. But in the playoffs, when teams get to prepare for them and just focus on one team, they can make adjustments to their micro ball. And the Lakers figured out how to deal with that real quick, winning 4 in a row and winning convincingly in most of them. And there are Rockets fans that swear that Daniel House would have made a difference. And some believe that the series was rigged. But nobody forced this dude to bring an unauthorized person in his hotel room. And I realized that he's not an insignificant player and was part of the Rockets' rotation. But unless he grew 5 inches and developed any skill other than shooting and perimeter defense, he wasn't going to make any difference. Maybe the Lakers would have won by single digits instead of double digits. I'll give him that. And I don't want to hear any Harden comparisons to Kobe anymore. That's done. That is just blasphemy. Hell, he doesn't even deserve to be in the same conversation with Dwayne Wade. Harden is a product of a system that inflates stats. The Lakers completely took him out of his offense, and he didn't have an answer. His stats didn't look too bad, but you could tell he wasn't himself. And he had no counter. The Lakers got him out of his game, and he couldn't adjust. He just gave up. Kobe always had a counter. There was no stopping him. And if his shot wasn't falling, he would find other ways to contribute. Facilitating, defending, rebounding. When the Lakers took Harden out of his game, he was just disengaged and ran away with his tail between his legs. And he didn't get much help from Westbrook. The Lakers completely neutralized him this series. And he likes to talk that talk. You saw him talking shit to the mothers and the babies in game 1. And then when Rondo's brother started talking back this game, he couldn't take it. Westbrook is all bark and no bite. And when others bark back, he can't take it. The Rockets really have 2 former MVPs, and the Lakers made them look like chumps. Anyway, let's bring it back to the Lakers. I think they have the most versatile roster. They're able to play multiple styles and dominate those styles. We saw how they were able to go small with Keith at center and completely dominate the Rockets. Granted, Lakers' small ball is still bigger than the Rockets, but the Lakers can match up with any team, at least any team left in the playoffs. The next round, whether it's the Nuggets or the Clippers, the Lakers can use their bigs and play more like they've been accustomed to. The Lakers are playing really good basketball right now and are the hottest team in the league. If the Clippers get past the Nuggets, that will be a whole nother level of opponent for the Lakers. They will have to bring their A game. But after seeing the Lakers play, I believe there's no beating this team when they are playing their best basketball. So whoever we face, if the Lakers play Lakers basketball, we're headed for championship number 17.